Lead Pedal Podcast with your host Bruce Outland. He talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. This is episode number 956, and it's a Turnback Tuesday. You know what that means. All right, folks, turn back the clocks, clean up the spokes. This is another edition of Turnback Tuesdays with your host, Bruce Outland. All right, today we're going to talk about women truck drivers. That's right, women in the industry are a big deal right now. But who was the first one? Who was the first one to get out there behind the wheel? It may surprise you who you think it is. We'll tell you all about it right after this. Hey folks, are you an owner or operator looking for a place to call home? Well, Rims Transport is based out of Hamilton, Ontario. And that's right, they are a place owner or operator fleet only. They run flatbed out of Hamilton, and they don't run much more than 500 to 700 mile radius. So if you're looking for a place that you can get back home on a regular basis, you can get good miles, they have a great culture for owner operators, and they want you to succeed, then Rims Transport is the place to do that. Where can you learn more? Go to rimstransport.com. Make sure you tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you, and we want you to be successful. We know them personally over there, and we know they're going to take good care of you. You got open board, you've got tandem US, you've got multi-axle US, you got city, you got all kinds of positions available there, all owner-operator fleet. So if you want to be successful for 2023 and beyond, then get on with Rims Transport and tell them we sent you. All right, everybody, talk to you later. Go to rimstransport.com. All right, so, hey, we're going to tell you about women. You know, women in the trucking industry, I'm surprised because women in the trucking industry have been around for a long time. Even in my days of running, and I'm talking about from the 80s onward, I've worked with some great women in the industry that were as equal as men when it came to trucking and loading and all of those kind of things. And they've been very successful. And if you think about it, women have been around probably since before most of us, when we think of trucking, we think of trucking in the 50s, 60s, 70s, of, Smokey and the Bandits, when it really brought it to a kind of a thing. And I know in the 50s, the culture, the 40s and 50s, where women were to stay home and, manage the house and do babies and stuff. But actually, when you think about it, when you think about the world wars we've had, women were working all of those jobs. They were trucking. They were working in the factory. They were doing all of those things. And so the first one that I was able to find, and this is online, is Luella Bates. And Luella Bates was born in Wisconsin on October 17th, 1897. Way before trucking that I know about. A little bit can be found about her earlier years, but she began working for a four-wheel drive auto company during World War I. And of course, that's when most women took over the factory jobs, took over truck driving jobs, took over a lot of those jobs, because they were the ones that were still at home. The men went off to war. And so now Bates was the first female licensed commercial truck driver, as well as a mechanic and a truck inspector. Okay, so there you go. That is Luella Bates, and she has been around since 1897. Now, that's when she was born, so you do the math. 1920 basically is when she probably started driving truck, depending on age and all of that and what's available. And they show her here as being pretty good at it. So the next time you think, well, the women can't handle the industry, I hate to tell you, they were probably handling the industry before we were. And I don't think that's a bad thing for anybody to realize about. Hey folks, in today's economy, it's what you keep in your pocket that's important, and that means your taxes as well. And you know what? I want to tell you about RS2000 Tax Services. They specialize in the trucking industry. That's right, whether you're an owner-operator, a carrier, a truck driver, it doesn't matter. They can help you because they understand the importance of you being on the road and the kind of things that you're going to come up against, and so they can help you. And I got to tell you, they are extremely proud of the service they provide, because they provide it to most of Ontario. They're available 7 days a week, 12 months of the year. That's right. The people that are going to be dealing with you are going to be at your home, at your business, wherever you need them to come to, because they understand that you're traveling. You don't have time to go and drive somewhere else on a weekend. You've only got a certain amount of time to be with your family. So they come to you. You can ask them questions anytime at 1-800 304-3986. And they operate Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., although their consultants and accountants that deal with you work with your schedule, so you will be available there. If you want to give them a call, again, tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you at 1-800-304-3986, or you can visit their website at rs2000tax.com. They're in Komoka, Ontario, but they don't want you to go there. That's why they come to you. Who can find Komoka? Anyway, we've been dealing with them for a while. They've been in business since 1994, and I can tell you, we've had them here on the podcast many times talking about their services, so you can go and listen to any of those episodes if you want to hear what they have to say. But they have been around for a long time. They specialize in trucking, and better off if they specialize in you. Give them a call at 1-800-304-3986 or visit them at rs2000tax.com. Make sure you tell them we sent you. All right. So, hey, that's another Turnback Tuesday for you. Big thank you to Luella Bates for starting off women in the trucking industry. And you know what? We are big supporters of Women's Trucking Federation, Women in Trucking, a number of the groups that have women drivers. We believe that they are great drivers, and they certainly are needed. So if you are a woman wondering whether this industry is for you, get on with it. You know you can for sure. Big thank you to Luella Bates for kicking that off. Hey, make sure you follow us. We're on social. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find me on LinkedIn. We are also on TikTok for now anyway. And you can also find us through our app. Lead Pedal Media app is the best way to keep up to date with all the stuff going. Hey, if you haven't heard of our fan club, get in the fan club. We have monthly draws where we're just giving stuff to you. Who would like to know that? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that Turnback Tuesday. You can get all of these if you go to our Lead Pedal Podcast page, and you can listen to all the Turnback Tuesdays for sure. All right, my friends, until next time, we will catch you later. Be safe out there. Bye for now.